this week's guest to Solheim Cup Countdown here on Sports Nightly. You'll recognize her. It's Solheim Cup 2021 Tournament Director Becky Newell. Now, Becky, we chatted with you about a month ago, but only 35 days to go till the big event. What is on the docket for you these next few weeks?
Well, it's quite exciting now, Claire, because after all these years of planning, it's finally all coming together with, like you said, 35 days left to go. And I know you've driven by, we get calls all the time, people going by Inverness, the tennis members, you know, what's going on out there. But tents are going up, suites are going up, and it's getting really, really busy out there, but very, very exciting for the city of Toledo.
And you talked a little bit about the Meyer Pavilion, your last visit, but we're starting to see a little bit of the skeleton go up. I'm sure you walking in your office every day, it just looks different each and every time.
It does. Actually, yesterday I went out there out on a golf cart and got up on the platform because just the top portion is being done. But when you look at it, and it's going to be 70,000 square feet, and it's going to be a double decker. It's going to be incredible, incredible.
What does that say just about the commitment that Inverness Club in Northwest Ohio has to have the largest grandstand that we've ever seen in women's golf to this point?
I mean, it's a great testament to the community and the fact that between our sponsors who have stepped up to support the event, but really looking at it, we wanted to provide an opportunity to our fans to really get to see and watch golf. In the past, the pavilion has been a little bit off, you know, not off site, and actually in Scotland it was off site. It was off of the number 1 and 10 tee. You couldn't even see golf from it. In Colorado and in Des Moines, I believe you could see a hole or two. Now you're going to be able to see 5 different holes of golf depending on where you are at the structure. And having bands out there every day, Alex Graff, our tournament manager, she's done a great job with embracing some of the local bands here. And to have live music every day from 11 to 2, Tuesday through Friday out there, it's just going to make it a fun, festive activity, and you're going to want to be sure you join in.
And it is that match play setup Saturday through Monday. But tell me a little bit about all the things going on or surrounding the practice rounds. Like you said, you have live music. It's not just about the weekend events. While that is the main attraction, there's going to be a lot happening.
Well, we just, and not very many people know this, but tonight our listeners will find out, we just announced there's going to be a celebrity event on Thursday at 2 o'clock. It's going to go off of hole number 10. It's a BMW celebrity event, and I am going to let the cat out of the bag, but Darius Rucker is going to be one of our celebrities with many more to come.
That's amazing. And we already have such a star-studded lineup. Would you have Gwen Stefani on Friday night for the opening ceremonies? So people that aren't necessarily interested in golf, it's a show for them too.
Absolutely, and that's the beauty of Solheim Cup. I mean, right now we're all watching Tokyo and what's going on in Japan. This is our Olympics of golf. This is our opportunity to celebrate the red, white, and blue. Patriotism behind it. I mean, singing God Bless America on the first tee. There's just so many wonderful things that you don't have to be a golfer to come out to Solheim Cup. You just want to go out there to have fun, and that's what you need to do, is make sure you bring yourself and your friends just to have fun out at Inverness.
Seeing as you're out there every day, do you have any behind-the-scenes tips when it comes to where's the best spot to watch some of the action?
Great question. I mean, for sure, one of the big things with Solheim Cup is anybody who has been to Solheim Cup in the past wants to be able to get to that first and 10th tee, and the fact that we have it combined, but that's where all the action is. So being able to get one of those seats, approximately 200 seats around that first and 10th tee, being the first there in the morning to start chanting USA songs, because we'll have some Europeans there, but kind of the bantering that goes back and forth between Team USA and Team Europe.
So not only can you buy tickets to be a spectator at the event, which in itself is a phenomenal experience, getting to cheer on Team USA and getting a behind-the-scenes view of a historic golf course like Inverness Club, you can also volunteer, and it's the same price for the most part, but you also get some swag with you.
Yes, absolutely. And Claire, I'm so glad you brought that up, because we still do need some volunteers. We're looking for transportation volunteers, merchandise volunteers. What a better way? I mean, you're going to be right there on the first tee, merchandise tent, a lot of swag to purchase, but still looking for those last probably about 150 to 200 volunteers that we need to get ourselves across the finish line. And you can always go to SolheimCupUSA.com for either your ticket purchases or to sign up to be a volunteer.
And to volunteer, you don't necessarily need to have a ton of golf knowledge, especially if you're doing transportation or merchandise, correct?
That is correct. I mean, you really need no golf knowledge to be any volunteer in any one of our committees, because we do a lot of training for them ahead of time.
For you, who's been a part of many Solheim Cups, this one I'm sure is extra special, just kind of being right down the road from your old stomping grounds. What does it mean as a native Northwest Ohioan to have an event like this come? come home.
I'm just really proud to be a part of the event and the fact of how we're going to be able to showcase a city that I grew up in, Northwest Ohio, and the city of Toledo, and what the city has done. I mean, it's incredible in the preparation, but I think not only for Solheim Cup, because I know we hear this all the time, oh, this is being done because of Solheim Cup. It is for Solheim Cup, but you got to really think about it and put it in perspective. We're trying to set up the city for more events moving forward, just not Solheim Cup. So let us be the guinea pigs, and then really moving forward, City of Toledo and Northwest Ohio just needs to do their homework to bring other events. But at least this is laying the groundwork of the foundation for many more large global events like the Solheim Cup.
You've been to quite a few Solheim Cup experiences in Denver, Des Moines, out in Scotland, last go around. What's one thing, someone that's sitting on the fence, you want to tell them to make sure that they don't miss the opportunity to check it out this year?
Right, we just don't want people to wake up come that Tuesday morning, regardless of how you get your news each day, that you missed out on this opportunity, because I will say, hands down, this will be the biggest Solheim Cup ever here in Northwest Ohio. The folks that it will put on the 2024, which we're still working on, they're going to be asking Toledo for all their notes on how can we do what you did in Northwest Ohio in 2021.
Well, Becky, Newell, thanks again for stopping by the Sports Nightly studios for another Solheim Cup countdown on Sports Nightly. We'll see you this Labor Day weekend.